talk with your teachers as far as starting the data collection process?
No, actually, I'm going to talk to them today.
Okay.
Oh, yes, because I think I'm going to choose Ana Lucia and Geras.
Okay.
So I need to arrange the observation.
And have you had a chance yet to look at my feedback from the method section and the instruments?
No.
Okay. Take a look at that. Let me pull it up here. Okay. Yeah, some general comments here. I would try to get, I think you had like almost 600 words. I think you can maybe try to get a little bit closer to 500 words. I think there are some areas where you can take out some text. For example, here in the participants, it's not necessary to talk about yourself or introduce yourself. You can just focus only on the participants. Let's see, most of these were just small changes, but be careful with the spacing. And I'm selecting one example here where I've selected the heading and the paragraph. And I've clicked this icon here. You can see that it's given me the option to remove space before the paragraph or remove space after. So you want to actually do that. You want to remove that space, and that will bring up your text. I'll just do that right here. And notice how that brings it up. You'll want to check all of your headings for that, just to make sure that, because sometimes by default the Google Drive may add space, or if you're copying and pasting over from Word, you may have had it in there somewhere. But sometimes it automatically adds space after paragraphs and between headings. So sometimes we have to go back and manually change that and eliminate that space. Also, make sure that level 2 headings are all the way flush left, so you can just slide this bar over like that. All right, so make sure you check all of your level 2 headings and make sure that they're all the way to the left. So a lot of these suggestions here, suggestions that I'm mentioning, you'll have to check your entire document to make sure that that all your spacing is okay. And like here, where you have, you can eliminate this space and this space here, and so on. Also, all this space. The method section will not be on a separate page, so you can bring that up and bring it up right after your last paragraph. And you may want to finish your, let's see, your paragraph from your literature review and bring this into a paragraph form, because it looks like, perhaps you're still changing your literature review, but don't forget to change this last paragraph to incorporate the research questions in the last paragraph. You won't need like a heading here. You can just bring that into your paragraph. Yeah. Okay. And let's see, what else? Just a few observations on the instruments themselves. Here I would eliminate the space and add a title. So each instrument, you'll need a level 2 heading to say what the instrument is. So in this case, it could be just teacher questionnaire. Here you have observation sheet. It looks like you copied and pasted the image. If you can, try to go back and draw the table. Okay. Yeah, if you can. And it's fairly easy with Google Drive. You can go into table here and insert a table, and it's not too painful. Okay. So you can do that later. Here, interview guide's fine as you have it here, but I would put it in bold since it's going to be a level 2 heading. And you might include a header or heading in this for this instrument also. Maybe just information like it has the teacher. It can be, since it's a guide, you don't have to fill it out, but just put like teacher and then the group and the information that you think to include, so that you keep it straight. How many participants are you planning? How many teachers are you going to?
Two.
So that you can kind of separate those. If you have a few interviews per each one, it's just you can keep track that way.
Okay.
And what else? Do you have any particular questions about the methods section or instruments that you've completed, or anything about the procedure
No.
that you're planning on?
No, because I need to talk to the teachers first to see. I just have how many observations, as much as possible.
Well, I would say probably I would try for scheduling 3 per teacher. But each time you observe, ask yourself how much information you're getting. If you think that you're getting enough information, and after 3, I would say 3 observations. Hopefully, you'll have what you need. If it turns out that you need another observation, fine. If it looks like you're getting just bombarded with information, or you're not sure, then we need to discuss that. And we'll be, discussing it each week as you get more information.
Okay.
But I would shoot for 3 and see how that goes. If it's inconvenience for the teacher, then you need to plan accordingly, and then again we can talk about that. But I would shoot for 3 and see how that works for you. Okay. Any other questions? Doubts? No. Any questions about the literature review? Have you had a chance to look at the feedback? Go back and change anything?
I'm changing some parts, but I think I'm okay so far.
Okay. All right.
So.
Well, if you have questions or doubts about either literature review or the method section, let me know, and let's continue with our data collection. I just uploaded the summary of last week to Canvas, so I would take a look at that, and just remember that we have about 3 weeks. We've got about 3.5 weeks, but I'm not really counting Holy Week because
Me neither.
Yeah, if you can try to get it done within these 3 weeks, better. And then if you still need one more observation or interview, you still have Holy Week, but you know how it goes with Holy Week.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm actually planning to finish April 11.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. So just just be in close communication with your teachers, and just plan as best you can so you don't have problems later on.
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you. Have a good week, and I won't be here on Thursday and Friday. If you want to discuss anything, come in by Wednesday. Otherwise, we'll chat next week.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.